What is going on, guys? Greetings of peace and blessings. So there was this fire at a building structure in London, and some of the heroes were Muslims. And I saw this lady's reaction on the internet. I'm gonna play it, take a look at this, and I'm gonna commentate on it.
Flames licked the sides of the tower block in the North Kensington area. 200 firefighters have been battling the blaze for hours.
Thank you, Ramadan. Thank you for Ramadan.
And it's not about Christian, Muslim. I'm Muslim. I don't look typically Muslim. I'm Muslim. But everyone's like this. It's a family. It's not about that. But the government is trying to segregate, all the stories, all the newspapers, depending on what newspaper you read. It's not about that. These are people's lives. These are families. My children's teacher is missing with her family.
And they just pushed past and barred past the police, run to the tower block and started screaming at people and trying to help them. They ran into the building. If it wasn't for all these young Muslim boys round here helping us, coming from mosque, the people would have dead. Enough more people would have dead. Enough more people. They want to talk about them when they do wrong and all these kind of things. When they're doing bad, when they're doing good, they were the first people with bags of water giving to people, helping people, running and telling people.
From other parts of London, from all of London.
Elaborate Grove,
all of London.
All over.
All of London, not just from our estate.
The whole of Latimer Road, down by Edward Woods, all over came out with water. We don't care what people are. We love them all the same. We all mix together. But thank you, Ramadan. Thank you for Ramadan.
Now, after taking a look at that clip and seeing what that lady said, how the media portrays Muslims in a bad light, and when they do something good, they don't report it. She makes a good point. And again, there are firefighters of every race and religion who go out and risk their health trying to help people, as well as civilians who aren't firefighters of every race and religion who go out and try to help others inside of a burning building or something. But we see that, back to what that lady was saying, we see how the media acts whenever a black person or African American does something. They try to label the community, the African American community or black community, as thugs and stuff. And again, this is just repulsive. And then you even had Donald Trump, while he was running for president, tweet out false statistics and racist statistics about black on black and white on white and black on white and white on black crimes. Again, that was just repulsive. And that was just, whether some people want to call it covert racism or overt racism, it was just racism. And then you had you have the media, whenever an Hispanic does something, they'll start, here in America anyway, they'll start talking about immigration and closing borders and all this other kind of stuff. And if it's a Muslim who does something, they'll try to spin it to fit their narrative, and they'll try to link it to Islam. Even though Islam is against killing innocent people, they'll lie and spew out false propaganda and say this is what Islam teaches when that's not what it teaches. Again, these people are repulsive liars, and they do selective journalism, so they pretend they report certain stories and they don't report certain stories. And we also see it's selective outrage too. I don't even know if these people are truly some of them are obviously not truly outraged. You can tell they just politicize events, and some of them they're just brainwashed and they're just hateful people. But back to what I was saying, they politicize events, so they don't even care. They just use it to try to push their own political agendas or their propaganda agenda or their narratives. And we see if it's a white person who does something, or a Christian, they'll try to spew it and say it's mental illness or something, and they'll spew out all kind of talking points. Or if it's a Zionist doing something, you'll see the media justifying it by saying those other people are terrorists, even if it's a 5-year-old or a 5-month-old baby. I mean, we see the level of ridiculousness from the media. But again, guys, reflect upon this, and we also see people are waking up, but if you're gonna fight racism, don't fight racism, because I see people on opposite ends saying racist stuff to one another. There are good people of every race, and again, remember to always side with the oppressed and never the oppressors, regardless of race, religion, gender, ethnicity, etc. Peace.